the most common causes of failure is number one, very common. I see this a lot of the times. As beginners, you don't pay attention to accuracy on your Bella. Bella does not have enough accuracy, will not remove the immunity off the dragon, you'll wipe. Not removing the attack boost on the giant, you'll wipe. Bella needs to have more than 45 on giants and more than 55 on dragons. Okay? Period. He needs that accuracy in order to be a reliable stripper. And also to apply the defense break so Sigmars can put in the damage there. Number two, Bella is not fast enough. Bella needs to be faster than Sigmars at the very least. Bella needs to be faster than Veromos, ideally, because the defense break will also help Veromos' damage, right? Veromos does quite a bit of decent damage because his first skill actually skills on speed. You're gonna have Veromos on speed, and if it crits, right, you're probably gonna have Veromos on like 20% crit rate at the very least. Out of 10 attacks, 2 of them crit. That does a pretty decent amount of damage with defense break on. Number 3, Veromos is not fast enough. I already spoke about this. If Veromos is not fast enough, you will not. Let's just keep on doing giants. If Veromos is not fast enough, you will not be able to. If Veromos is not fast enough, you'll not be able to take off the dots in time, right? You'll not be able to take off the dots in time. My Veromos here is not fast enough. The only reason this even succeeds is because he has Nemesis and I have my speed towers. But your Veromos is going to be plus 80, plus 90% speed. It's plus 90 speed. It's going to be much faster than mine, right? And much more reliable than mine because you're going to have more accuracy. And that's number 4, right? Veromos is not on accuracy and also not violent for dragons. For giants, Veromos is not on focus, doesn't have enough accuracy, doesn't apply the dots enough. As you saw on my giants run, the dots are the ones doing half of the damage there, right? With Megan and stacked with Veromos' dots, that's a lot of dots. And then for Veromos on not being on violent in dragons is gonna be really not as consistent for you because the violent procs on the Veromos would take off the dots a lot faster. And also, so number 5 now, any of the units. Any of these 6 units, Bernard even for giants, doesn't have enough HP. So with these, especially on dragons with the crystal defense break, you're getting wiped, right? As you saw on my first giants run, my team almost got wiped because the defense break wasn't removed in time and because they're not tanky enough, right? And the only reason I won that one is because my Veromos and my Bella and my Bernard was tanky enough. And number 6, Spectra doesn't have enough crit rate. So right here, I think Spectra just didn't crit again. Not this one. That was the first attack. It doesn't do that much damage. His second attack, Special Assault or some shit, it doesn't do enough damage. And okay, right here, another number 7, Megan doesn't have enough accuracy to reliably take off the immunity. If Megan can take off the immunity before Bella can, then it's a lot more efficient because Bella can just apply the defense break, right? Here we have an example of where Spectra and Megan really doesn't have enough damage, but this is already the end of the run, so we still won, but it's a bit risky. My Megan's level 35, you don't need her to be level 40, as you can see, but it really does help, right? It really does help. And finally, Sigmars is too slow and not getting enough turns. There's not a problem here because my Sigmars is actually decently fast at plus 64 speed. Your Sigmars should be at least like plus 35, plus 40 speed, guys. Right? I know he's a nuker, he needs the speed. Speed actually helps nukers a lot more than you think. If he's not gonna do any damage if he doesn't get a turn. So let's show you how you're gonna get the violent runes in order to do Giants 10, right? Same units, Spectra, Veromos. So your Veromos, just pretend the Veromos is on Swift right now and the Bella's on Swift. You should be able to do DB10 if your Giants run is very consistent. It's like 2 minutes, consistently 2 minutes. Your team should be strong enough to do Giants DB9, right? DB9 is going to be quite easy for you if you have the rune quality. And from doing DB9, you can get some really great, even 6-star, right? Violent runes for your Veromos, for your Bella. Really, Veromos and Bella are the only two that needs to be on Violent. So again, this entire shortcut plan is built, like I designed it, so it's very low rune quality. Very low rune quality, right? 2 Violent sets, that's it. That's 8 Violent runes. That's 8 Violent runes. For your Veromos, for Bella, and they don't need to be even that high. You just need some good accuracy substats is what you always want to look for. Accuracy and speed substats are the 2 substats you want to look for. So when you're grinding for Violent runes, you're looking for speed, you look for HP on slot 4 and slot 6, speed on slot 2 with accuracy substats and crit rate, not crit rate, accuracy substats and speed substats, and that's the only 2 you need, right? The HP, you can get it from just the actual slot itself, the actual main stat itself. But here we have the Giants run, right? Maybe my I want to see if my Veromos not gonna proc any Violent. So there's no Violent here, right? There's no Violent here. The Bella, no Violent either. No Violent again, and Woody. So no Violent for 2 turns. No Violent for 3 turns, right? 3 turns. Veromos and Bella, neither of them got a Violent proc here. Still not getting a Violent proc, and we finish it without a Violent proc. Right? We finish it without a Violent proc because Spectra was able to do enough damage. Again, Spectra doesn't need to be on Violent. Spectra can be on Swift. My Spectra is on Swift right now. Okay. Oh, this is actually a... I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. See, you can get some pretty good runes from DB9, right? So anyway, I hope that was helpful, guys. This is the shortcut plan for both Dragons and Giants. Be patient with it. Just to summarize, you want to fuse Veromos, you want to fuse Sigmaris, unless you have a better water nuker, right, like Tayor. Then you want to do DB9 with this team. You want to do DB9 with this team. You want to have at least some good runes, probably from like earlier dungeons, right? At the point that I'm assuming you're at with 2 fusions, you should already be at DB9, probably already be at DB9, right? And then you can start doing DB9 for some great quality Swift. I said focus earlier. No, there's no focus on Giants. Some good quality Swift, Blade, Fatal runes, and then your Veromos can be on energy first, right? Your Veromos can be on energy. Your Megan can be on energy. Just need some good accuracy substats, or maybe even an accuracy rune on slot 6, right? So DB9 first, and then move on to Giants B10, right? Farm great runes. Once you get a consistent like 240 or 230 runs on Giants consistently, then you can go on to Dragons B9, get the Violent runes you need for Veromos and Bella. Then you can start doing DB10, and that's the shortcut. The entire thing, it depends on how lucky you get, but it should be within a few months. Should be within 3 months, 2 months. This is a game of patience. This is a game of grinding. But this is the shortcut that I have for you for just 6 units. Focus on those core 6 units. And then if you want to speed up Giants, all you need to do is replace Megan with Galleon. Right? Replace Megan with Galleon, and they will speed up your Giants. Anyway, I don't want to make this video longer than it has to. I hope it was detailed enough. I hope I gave you guys all the tools, all the information you need to build this shortcut plan, to build this, basically it's one team. It's essentially one team with an extra unit. Spectra, right? Spectra or Bernard. Essentially just one team for both Giants and Dragons. So I hope that shortcut plan is helpful. I hope I answered a lot of the concerns or a lot of the challenges that you may be facing right now at your current stage. And I will see you guys next time. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. See you guys in the new year. Bye.